All right. So, Indomie or spaghetti?
Indomie. I just ate one this morning.
Or lekpa?
Like bao.
Organ or Undertaker?
Hogan or Undertaker. Of course, Undertaker.
I say yes.
Yeah.
Undertaker is just too loved. So, the first question is, will immortality ever be possible?
Can't really be possible. Immortality can't really be possible because I think it's not just possible. I don't see that to be possible because sometimes it's certain that once we live, one will die. God is beginning from the creation. Even Jesus Christ himself died, even though he was resurrected.
Sure.
It doesn't make him immortal.
So that is a constant.
There is a certain thing that we cannot evit.
All right. Is cheating enough reason for divorce, not breakup, divorce? First of all, from the man's, if the man cheat, is it enough breakup for divorce? Then, if the man cheat.
That's a very funny one. Like, in as much as the society will want me to be fair, but I'm not going to sit here and lie. The truth is, cheating for me as a husband, it's a no. It's enough for me to break up. But because I am not emotional, even though I cheat, I'm not going to be emotional. But if a woman cheats, there's tendency of repetition. So sometimes that is my judgment, anyways.
Okay, so if a man cheats, it's not enough reason to break up. If a woman cheats, is enough reason.
Yes, because sometimes man just understand the fact that you just want to catch fun, and then you could let go. You don't play with your family. Like, I mean, I can never compromise my family for any girl. Yeah.
Oh, right. All right, I understand. Do you believe in afterlife? Yes or no?
No.
Okay.
So no.
Why?
Yeah, because I don't. There's always a place that I think nobody knows where we are going. No matter all the myth, the story is like a myth to me because I kept on asking myself, who has ever been there? Who is back?
Okay.
I don't know.
But do you know that you can communicate with the dead? Do you know?
Well, except I experienced that, I don't know that.
Anyways, it's possible. Let me on. Do you dread death? Is there anything good about death?
I don't dread dying because I think that's the most peaceful life. If there's a life after death, then that's the most peaceful way of you ever living, because when you die, you will run away from all the troubles and tribulations in the world. So wherever it is you are going, nobody knows, and because nobody knows, it's a fun place to be.
So you are assuming that when you die, where you're going is better than this place?
Yeah, because I'm very sure if you are dead, you do not have opportunity to be worried about your next meal, your next beer, your next whatever it is you're facing in the world. So if you are if you are dead, you are dead, and I mean, there's nothing for you to be worried about. So why should I be afraid of being in that position?
All right. Is there anything that is more important than money? Name them if there is.
I doubt. Funny enough, well, okay, yeah. I think one thing is more important than money, which I hold very dear, is character.
Character.
Yeah, if you don't have character, you have money, is just a misplace of opportunity or priority, whatever it is. Because I don't see you having money to be a leverage for everything if you don't have character.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. Do we blame hookup on girls, parents, or government?
I'll go for parents, because the part-time parents are the reason why the new Gen Z are where we are. Because a lot of the time, in those days, I was raised from the 80s. Like, while I was coming up, a lot of the time, I used to hear my grandmother who raised me will always say things like, look, we get back to you, but the community is going to raise you. But these days, you don't know. It's not what is happening, because these days, the Yoruba people will likely say, oh, man, no, mommy, and then they will say, don't touch my child, this, that, a lot of the time. And then once the child is not being corrected, then there will be flaws. So parenting is the job of a community, and most importantly, the parents. And if the parents miss out, then the outcome will be what it is today.
So the blame is not on the girls or the government, it's on the parents.
Yeah, a chunk part of it is on the parents. Not before the girl. Sometimes it's decisions, because when you come to a particular stage, also you need to understand that there's a stage you get to, no matter how you were raised. Because we've seen children of the pastors, children of the imam, they derail. So sometimes it's not about parenting. Those parents also, it's not as if because you are a pastor, then he caught you an edge for being a good parent, all right? But I mean, morals. They have morals, and if they have been able to transfer it to their children, and then at the end, or maybe at some stage of the children's life, they decided to derail, it is not so much of the parental fault. It is the decision that the child has made. So a chunk part of it is parenting, and then a little bit part of it is for the girl. Is the girl?
No blame on the government.
No. It's not the government's fault.
All right. Is marriage compulsory?
Marriage is not compulsory, even though in African nature, they tend to make it look like it's compulsory. Marriage is not compulsory. It's a decision that one man or a lady has to make.
Okay. Are recreational drugs good for society?
That's a very tactical question. The addiction part of it is bad, but if I have to see the truth, I would say no, they are good for the society because they help you run away a lot of times.
As long as it's not addictive, as long as it's controlled.
Yeah, once it's controlled, it's okay.
Um, are psychedelic good for society in any way? Psychedelics, do you know about them? Yes or no?
Psychedelics, yeah, it's a familiar word, but I don't really know much about it.
All right. Is corruption natural or man-made?
Corruption is a natural thing. It's a natural
If it's
thing.
natural, then why are we blaming the humans for exerting their natural instincts?
Yeah, it's because we can actually exert control over it. At the point where it has no control, then we blame the human being because look, it's natural that you would desire, man would definitely desire many things. But when you desire those things and have and devoid all morals to get them at all costs, then it's becoming excessive.
I understand. Is consensual sex an equal exchange between the two parties, or one party gains more?
No, it's a consensual enjoyment for both the parties because I mean, both of us come.
Okay. Are sex workers necessary at all?
Yeah, they are to some significant level. They are necessary in the society because my brother, I can't deceive you, if not because of them. The raping cases will be will be much because it is natural. That is a natural phenomenon because a lot of people have a very huge sexual orgasm, and so when it arouses, I know some guys who just barely looking at the lady and they arouse. So,
Exactly.
and if there is no sex worker, a lot of the time those people can do a lot of.
All right. So, Mr. Godwin, also known as Fab, um, is there any benefit of joining a cult? Yes or no?
No, there's no benefit in
Are you
joining
sure?
any court. Any court.
Even the Illuminati, the Freemason.
Whether it's going to reproduce a lot of billions. I mean, it has a price. That's a very huge price. So it's not enough for me.
All right. Who is to blame for baby mama situation, the man or the woman?
I think both, because I think that's always result from their inability to tolerate each other. Because if you value the child, both of you should make sacrifice for the benefit of the child.
All right. Should Africa put an end to westernization or embrace globalization?
Yeah, they should embrace globalization and put an end to westernization because the westernization is predominantly about exporting or importing the culture of the Western people to and their values to our own African setting, neglecting African settings and African culture. That is too much extreme, and that's the reason why we are where we are because we allowed that happen for a number of years, and we can get rid of it if we welcome and embrace globalization.
All right. Should AI be regulated, left, or banned?
AI should be regulated. It can't be banned because I mean, there's room for growth, and AI has emerged as a result of growth technologically. So it should not be banned because with AI, a lot of things is going to help, you know, help us to improve in a lot of things. So it should be regulated for excesses, not banned.
All right. This is a speed round question. I'll call two names. Just pick one,
Okay.
like that. So, Thames or Tiwa Savage?
Tiwa Savage,
Rema or Charlie Poppy?
Rema, of course.
Why?
I mean, that nigga has a good lyrics.
Okay. Ashake or Shea Vibes?
Oh, those guys, those two Ashake, but I kind of like Shea Vibes because of the streetness.
Okay. Whiskey or Davido?
Those two, maybe Davido.
Why?
I don't know. I kind of like him because he's a lot more liberal than Whiskey. Whiskey is too
To himself.
yeah, it's sort of introvert and all too much about himself. Too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Burna Boy or Two Face?
Bonner Boy is an offshoot of Two Face.
So choose one.
I don't know who to go for.
I know that's hard.
Bonner Boy is an offshoot of Two Face.
So you know.
Lyrically, Two Face is better than Bonner Boy, and Bonner Boy has proven himself
Yeah, well,
several
yeah.
so,
So none.
well, both. Both.
Fowls or Ladipo?
Of course, Fars.
Tiwa Savage or Simi?
Oh, that's tricky. Yeah, Simi.
Simi.
With music in terms of love or romance more than the Tiwa Savage.
Okay. I shook you over for you.
Of course, Daddy Shaki always make us laugh. And should be Daddy Shaki. Yeah.
Oshafemi or African China?
Those two are very good, and African China is much more of a revolutionary musician who always talk about government and their lapses. Then Orishafemi is both, so I give it to Orishafemi.
Yeah. Davido or Burna Boy?
Bonamba, of course.
UFC or boxing?
UFC,
Wrestling or boxing?
wrestling, of course.
Flat head or rounded?
I still maintain my stand flat edge.
You are in trouble. Naruto or Tom and Jerry?
Tom and Jerry.
Sci-fi or fantasy?
Fantasy.
Game of Thrones or John Wick?
Always Game of Thrones.
Why?
I love the sceneries. I love everything, the storylines. I love everything about it.
Jesus or Mohammed?
Of course, Jesus.
Why?
I grew up to know him.
I used to see Amos Aurelius.
Of course, Aristotle.
Can you wait for William?
Those two, I barely listen to them, but I think like I I've said I listened to Pharrell Williams, one of the songs that I've forgotten the title. Very, very
Happy.
amazing song. Yeah, I think Happy.
Michael Jackson or Kim Kardashian? Oh, no, Michael Jackson or the Kardashians?
Always Mike. Mike is a very good guy.
That's because you're born in his era. People now they don't know him. So
Yeah, of course.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Yeah, I think the famous part of Ronaldo, I love it. Messi is resilience, I love it, but I give it to Ronaldo.
Okay. Mainland or Island?
Of course, mainland.
Why?
Island is too full of witchcraft.
Witchcraft in Island? Are you sure?
Island. There's too much life in Island that they can do anything to just keep up with the fame. They like fame.
I understand. I understand. They are desperate.
Desperate so much.
Okay. Eba Fufu?
Of course, Eba every time.
Eba?
Eba every time.
Ebi or draw?
Draw if it's okra.
Just Boko.
Yeah.
Kakao Bobby?
Of course, Bobby.
Why?
I can rest on it all day.
Okay. Missionary or doggy?
Doggy.
Why?
Well, I boost my immune system.
Jerusalem or Mecca?
Jerusalem, of course.
But Mecca is just a little more beautiful than Jerusalem anyway.
I don't care how beautiful it is.
You're biased.
I'm not religious bias. I've never been there, and I don't anticipate going there because I'm not ready to flip my religious stand.
Okay.
Yeah.
iPhone or Android?
Android, if that includes Samsung.
iPhone or Samsung?
Okay, Samsung.
American music or Nigerian music?
Nigerian music, of course.
Tom and Jerry or
Tom and Jerry.
Pinky and the Brain?
Tommy and Jerry. Fun. Always fun cartoon. Always.
Voltron or Power Rangers?
Power Rangers.
Naruto or Black Clover?
Naruto. I've never watched Black Clover.
Scooby-Doo or Flintstone?
Scooby-Doo.
Daffy Duck or Looney Tunes?
Daffy Duck.
Okay. Sport Billy or Sport Striker?
Super Striker.
Pocahontas or Beauty and the Beast?
Beauty and the Beast.
Why?
I've watched Beauty and the Beast. That's very interesting.
Super Mario or Mortal Kombat?
Mortal Kombat.
Why?
That was a very fun game. I do play it.
Nollywood or Hollywood?
I'm a bit biased here. Hollywood.
Hollywood. Oh, you're Nigerian. You're ashamed.
I'm not really. It's just that though they have evolved lately. Yeah. Interestingly, Nollywood has been evolving, but I hate anticipating the next part of a movie. So Hollywood, that suspense, the aspect where they get me thinking, what can happen?
Yeah.
You know, it makes
suspense. They're like tattoo or piercings?
Tattoo.
Why?
It's better than piercing. I just hate piercing.
Sabinus or Barashagi?
Barashagi.
Why?
Yeah. You know, he came before, not even because he came for Barashagi has a relatable content. I mean, you know, we are in the street, and when he tried to mimic the character of the street, it's very fun to watch.
Urban area or rural area?
If I will have enough money that I need, you know, I prefer rural area.
Why?
I love nature. I love the fact that we'll be exposed to pure air.
True.
Yeah, so very organic air that will enhance even our longevity. So I prefer rural area.
True. Einstein or Tesla? About Einstein or Tesla?
Tesla.
Okay. Faust or Shakespeare?
Shakespeare all the time.
Picasso or Basquiat?
Basquiat.
Da Vinci or Michelangelo?
Da Vinci.
Samuel L. Jackson or Morgan Freeman?
That's some crazy nigga. L. Jackson all the time. Crazy nigga, man.
Okay. Kevin Hart or Dave Chappelle?
Kevin Hart is fun. I don't watch Dave Chappelle very much.
Rambo or Terminator?
I'm very dicey. Rambo. Anyway.
Why?
Because he's been very spontaneous. Have you watched the recent one, True Sacking?
I don't watch that anyway.
Try.
But I would have picked a Commandation, but
No.
let's say I'm not updated.
Yeah, probably.
First tag or Surulere?
First tag.
Why?
First tag is there's a lot more of decent people. Surulere, which is a wizard, dominating that place.
Why?
I worked at Surulere before. I remember why I was pretty young. I worked at Surulere in one of these hotels called Rita Lorry. Man, I saw evil day in, day out there as a receptionist, you know. People fuck themselves hell over there.
How? Yeah. Lekki or Ikoyi?
I prefer Ikoyi. Lekki is it's too much of fake life in Lekki. Everybody just luxury. Everybody just want to keep up. You know, there's no decency in Lekki.
Cotton or silk?
Say that again.
Cotton material
okay.
or silk?
Silk.
Why?
Silk because I don't like when cotton is a lot more. It's a lot more. Sometimes when you put on cotton, is much of the time during the heat period is very inconveniencing. But silk, you know, it's acceptable. The way your body feels, it romance your body. You know.
Kobe or Michael Jordan?
I'm Michael Jordan.
Lager or beer?
I think they are the same thing, but I don't drink any of them because I don't know which one is better.
Squishy or Omegota?
That's a very hard word. Squishy or Omegota. I don't know. I don't know how they taste.
Okay, none then.
None.
Coca-Cola or Pepsi?
Coca-Cola.
Why?
Pepsi is too much of a sugar. Yeah.
Injection or drug?
Injection. No. Sorry, drug. Injection. Every time, even at my age, anytime I happen to take injection, or maybe I'm required to take injection, man, once you remove that, I will stiff my injections. I hate injection, but I can take a pool of drug without water.
Wow. Benz or Lexus?
Lexus.
Ferrari or Lamborghini?
Lamborghini.
Upstairs or downstairs?
Always upstairs.
Why?
I don't know. There's a fun way of me climbing staircase to my apartment. I don't know why.
Polygamy or monogamy?
That's a very dicey one. I don't know, but it's my opinion anyway. Polygamy. I'm from polygamous home.
Okay.
If you just want to get me into trouble, well, in my own opinion, I think I will go with polygamy. I'm from a polygamous home. It has its own challenges, but I think I will go for polygamy. Polygamy that the father will actually understand the consequences, because it always boils down from the parents. If they both don't understand that this thing we are practicing has the challenges, there will be no preparation. If they don't prepare themselves against combating those challenges, then it will backfire. But if there's factors on ground that will mitigate against it, I mean, it's a fun place to be.
All right. Indomie or spaghetti?
Indomie. I just ate one this morning.
Dog or cat?
Dog 247. Dog. I hate cat. I don't know why.
Orobo or lekpa?
Like wow. Orobo is just fun to give it, but I don't think I can contain them during heat period.
Shirt or trousers?
Shirt as included. In terms of clothing, yeah, of course, shirt. Many times shirt.
Polo or shirt?
Polo 247.
Round neck or V-neck?
Round neck 247.
Shoes or canvas?
Canvas 247.
Later or dye hair?
If it becomes necessary, I may even plait. I don't like dyeing my hair.
Okay. Alexander the Great or Julius Caesar?
Julius Caesar.
Julius Caesar.
Yeah, Julius Caesar.
Jay-Z or Nas?
Of course, Jay-Z. Nas.
Seaside or swimming pool?
My pool is always the best place to be. Have fun there.
Okay, this one of them. Hogan or Undertaker?
Hogan or Undertaker? Of course, Undertaker.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Undertaker is just too loved. Okay. The Rock or Stone Cold?
The Rock.
Okay, so I think that's going to be the end of this round.
All right, thank you so
So
much.
thank you for coming, Mr. Godwin.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Always happy to be here.